Hello everyone, my name is Julie and I would like to share my why video with you. This is going to try to explain to you why I choose to live a healthy lifestyle and why I have chosen to become a Beachbody coach. Those of you who may know me already know that my faith plays a very large role in why I do everything that I do. And I'd just like to share some verses with you that have really impacted why I do what I do. Hebrews 12:1 says, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus. I have always been a very emotional, impulsive eater and just have lacked control in that area. I love sweets. I love chocolate. I love eating at parties, and it is a very social thing for me. Going out to eat with friends and, meeting for breakfast and having coffee and bagels. But years and years of that emotional and impulsive eating led to not only an expanding waistline, but a decreasing sense of peace. And for a long time, I felt very out of control, very helpless, and I just felt that it is time for me to throw off those things that entangle me, throw off emotional eating and impulsive eating, and thinking more about what I'm putting into my body. The verse also talks about running with perseverance, and that's a big part of the Beachbody philosophy. It's just the consistency and the daily choices that you make over and over, and making sure that each choice you make is consistent with your goal that you have in mind. Later in the chapter of Hebrews 12, it talks in verse 11 and 12 about no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Therefore, strengthen your feeble arms and weak knees. And discipline is something that is hard, and we don't like it. It's in our human nature to resist discipline. Things like getting up before 5 o'clock a.m. so that you can work out, or saying no to that piece of cake at the party. Those sorts of things aren't fun. And when we're doing them, it's very hard. Getting up at 4:45 in the morning or doing your burpees, those things in themselves are not a blessing, especially when you're actually doing them. But bit by bit, those things add up. Denying yourself that one piece of candy, choosing to, run for 5 extra minutes, those types of things they're going to add up and help you reach your goal. For me, I found that the guidelines set in 21 Day Fix, both the food portion and the schedule of the daily workouts, those things have actually given me freedom. I don't have to think about what I'm going to eat when it's time to eat. I have that planned out ahead of time. I know that, I'm going to have 2 fruits that day. I'm going to have 3 cups of vegetables. And I just find freedom in knowing that those are the things that I am allowed to have, and focus on what I am allowed to eat instead of what I'm not supposed to be eating. And having the workout schedule, that makes it easier to stick with it. You're not just leaving it up to chance. Obviously, the last part in that verse about strengthen your feeble arms and your weak knees, that's obviously going to happen with daily exercise. So that just kind of is a good way for me to remember that I need to keep my body healthy and strong to do the things that God has intended me to do, whether it's being a wife, a mom, a teacher to my students, or helping others in my coaching. Self-control is another one of my whys. It is one of the fruits of the Spirit that God has given us. I don't need to depend on my own willpower. God has given me self-control. He has given me the ability to make these choices. It's up to me whether I choose to use it or not. But I find when I have self-discipline in my eating and my exercise, it transfers over to other areas of my life, whether it's spending or just time management. I just feel that my life is more purposeful. I'm not wasting time with things that aren't going to matter 10 years from now. I've always been interested in fitness. I'm a runner. I ran when I was in high school and college. Took some time off when I had back issues, but I've been running the past 3 years. I enjoy exercising, doing aerobics, and I'm very interested in clean eating and learning more and more about the ingredients that are in our food and what we're putting into our body. And I've been looking for an outlet of how I can use that to help other people. And Beachbody has given me that opportunity. I want to share with other people what I've learned about living a healthy lifestyle and making healthy choices in what I eat and what I do as far as working out and staying fit. I want other people to find that peace and freedom that I have found through having a program and also through having the support of the Beachbody coaches and the Beachbody company. Just the accountability and the support has been such a positive factor in this journey. The number one person that I really want to help and really want to impact with my coaching is honestly my daughter. She is 12 years old. She's in the middle of growing like a weed, and she's at that very vulnerable stage of building her body image. And I want her to have a healthy, confident body image. I don't want her to look in the media and feel that she needs to be stick thin. I want her to focus on being healthy and strong. There's a quote that I love that it says, "It's not about how you look, it's about how you see." And that's what I want her to understand. She doesn't have to be a skinny mini in a bikini somewhere like a model, and neither do I. That's not my goal. My goal is to be healthy and to be strong, and that's what I want her goals to be as well. So I just want to thank you for allowing me to share my why with you. I hope that some of the things that I have shared with you have maybe had a positive impact on you as well. And if you're looking to make these positive changes and live a healthy lifestyle, know that it is possible. And just please reach out and get the support that you need.